Okay. Let's start with the attendance. And remember, on the first day, I had taken your views, like how much Excel do you know, right? Do you remember it? So the same thing I need today also. How much Excel do you know?
Sir,
Yes.
so why don't you start at 9:40?
Actually, I just got up today, so that is why. Just around 10 minutes ago. I just called Gansham sir that it will take 10 minutes for me to come online. Just a second. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Actually, since 3 days, my internet connection is, speed is less.
Yes, sir, the
From
screen is
next
visible.
time, we can please start classes on time. We cover such less topics in the lecture. Yes, sure. Okay. I'll just hide these cells. Okay. So I just need two things from you. One is the attendance. Second is how much confident are you in the Excel today? Because we are done with today is what day of the class? Do you remember? See, today is 6th day, right? So in 6th day, we have completed lots of topics here. I have the list, right? Around 13 topics we have completed, and some of the part of VBA also we have done. Correct. So I think you must be confident enough in Excel today, because today I'll not go through with the basics. No, Actually, no concepts, it'll be only file and folders handling. How do we save the data in the file? How we extract the data from the file? That will be the part. So let's begin with the lecture. Attendance. Abhinav Iyer.
Isn't sir?
And how much confident are you in Excel?
3.5 around. Out of 5, right?
Yes, out of 5.
Yeah, yes, sir. Do you have to call the next name, sir?
Just a second. And in the first class, how much you had said? You had said
Mm,
2.5, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I have it here. 2.5 to 3.5. Okay. It's a good one. But any doubts you have
No,
so far?
sir.
No,
No,
right?
no.
Okay. So these three things, students, I need from you. One is the rating of today. Where that's gone. Oh, I have hidden it. I want to hide this. Yes, these four columns. Okay, now it's done. Okay, Abhinav Sharma,
Present, sir.
rating,
4.
good. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Ajay Danda, Ajay Danda, not there. Okay, next, Alia
Sir, he has
Fernandez,
written in the chat.
present sir, no doubt. 2.5. Okay. If anyone writes in the chat, can you please just spell it out for me? Because I have to switch the windows from browser to Excel. Alia Fernandez. Okay, next. Animesh Sate.
Present, sir.
Yes, rating.
3.5
Okay,
and no
one
doubt.
doubt. No doubt. Okay, okay. Ansh Jain. Again on chat. No? Okay. Aryan Singh.
Present, sir.
Doubts
No, sir.
and rating.
4.
Good. I think you all are getting confident in Excel, right? Because in the first class, your rating was very less. It's good to see that. Darshan Lodha.
Present, sir.
Rating.
4, sir.
Doubt.
No doubts.
Devansh Jain. Okay. Dikshit Jain.
Very so.
And rating.
3.5.
And doubts.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. Drashti Shah.
Sir, present. 3.5.
Rating. 3.5.
No.
Okay. No doubt. Okay. Gunawant Mahindra. Is Gunawant there? Not there. Okay. Harshida.
Yes, sir.
Rating.
3.5.
Good. And
No doubt, sir.
oh, that's nice. Ishika.
Present, sir.
Rating.
So this is four only because I was not aware of the shortcuts and everything, and I'm still not very confident about that.
Yeah. On which topic you are not confident?
The
Okay.
shortcut.
Shortcuts. Don't worry about the shortcut. I'll give you the list of the shortcuts. Okay. So far, whatever we have learned, you remember, right? What we had covered in the class. these topics. So in which topic do you have doubt? I just want to understand that.
So none over here. I understood all of this.
Okay. So your rating is the same as the first class then?
The
Like
first
you're
class,
not yes.
the first class rating was according to the things that we've done in the previous semester, right? And in that, I didn't know the shortcuts, and that's why I had given four as the thing.
Okay.
But what you've taught us newly, that I know.
Mhm.
So
Okay. Apart from the shortcuts, basically, I did not go into a shortcut because then you might be confused, at the starting if I tell you all the shortcuts. That is why, for example, to filter, to apply the filter, data filter, there is a shortcut Control Shift L. So if I directly do Control Shift L, then you might be confused that what sir is doing. That is why to apply the filter, we go here data filter or data sorting that way. That is why I did not go into the shortcuts. But I will give you the list of shortcuts. Don't worry about that. Okay, no issue. But in case you have any doubts, just contact me back.
yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Just
Present, sir.
rating
3.5. No
and
doubt,
doubt.
sir.
Oh, nice. I'll just mark here shortcuts so that I will not forget. Okay, just Datani.
Present, sir. 4 out of 5 and no doubts.
Thank you. Just Punatar.
Present, sir. And 4 out of 5, and no doubts.
Julie.
Present, sir. 3.5 and no doubts.
Okay. Kinjal. Oh, this is a faculty. Yeah. Kshitij.
Present, sir. It's the same as last time.
Why so?
Because on the basis of execution, we have not done many new things. Like we have learned things, but we have not done those. And we have done one module, and I usually rate myself on basis of what I can do. So basically, because of that.
Yeah. So actually, my understanding is on the topics that way because in basics, whatever topics were there, I covered that. Then in VBA, whatever topics are there, I covered that. Right. On the basis of topics, whatever I have covered, I have taught you. This is the list here.
Yeah, you've taught these topics. Yeah,
Yeah.
no
And the
doubts
same
in
thing
these
is in
topics.
your syllabus also. I have your PDF file of the syllabus of your SEM 1 also and basics of Excel is here, SEM 1.
So can you just reiterate that in this semester, how many units have we covered so far?
Sure, I can do that. I'll share with you that after the lecture maybe, or I will give it to Gansham sir and he will give it to you. Okay, so see, this is in the advanced basically, VBA. Advanced VBA, loops, conditionals, conditional statements, data handling. You know what are conditional statements? If else. If else is the condition statement wherever you put if condition. User forms. Remember I showed you the user form.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so all these things are there. So particularly I talk about the topic basically. If you say a semester is of 6 months, it's very big. Basically be specific in the topic, please. So if you have any doubt in the topic, you can tell me. I can do the revision. I can take that topic again.
No, no doubts. No.
Okay, no issue. Madia Sheikh.
Present.
Yes. Rating.
4.
And query.
No, sir.
Okay. Mansi.
Present, sir. 3.5. And no doubt, sir.
Nice. Nikhil.
Present, sir.
Rating.
Uh, Rating 4. No doubts.
Query. Palak is not there. Paraj. Is Palak there?
Guys,
No, right? Okay.
she's written in the text box.
Wow. Present, sir. 4.5. No doubt. Okay, fine. Yeah, Paraj.
So 3.5, no doubts.
Tanvi. Tanvi, not there. Okay. Priyanshu.
Yes, sir. 3.5.
No queries.
No, sir.
Okay. Rachita. Tushar has left the meeting. Rishika. Rishika not there. Rohil. Rohil. Sabyasachi.
Present, sir.
Hi. Yes.
4 and no doubts right now.
Nice. Thank you. Then who's next? Sahil.
Present, sir. 3.5, no doubts.
Sahil Shah.
Uh, Present, sir. 4.5, no doubt.
Sir,
Samyak.
sir, I just had a
Yes.
request that can we do this in the last 5 to 10 minutes of the lecture from next time onwards?
Yeah. No
Yes, sir.
issues. No issues. We can do that. No problem. Samyak Zaviri.
Yes, sir. 3.7.
Rating. Hello, I could not hear you.
3.7, sir.
Okay. No doubts.
No doubts.
Okay. Sanida.
Present, sir. 3.5, no doubts.
Okay. Sayali.
Present, sir. 3.5, no doubts.
Shreya.
Yes, present, sir. 4, no
Hi.
doubts.
Okay. Simran.
Yes, sir. 4, no doubt, sir.
Thank you. Dikshit.
Present, sir. 3.5. No doubt, sir.
Thank you. Tushar.
Present, sir. 3, no doubt.
Arushi.
Present, sir. 4 and no doubts.
Okay. Thank you. Think one or message is Ajay Danda. Did I mark Ajay Danda? Where he is? Yes, I marked him. I don't say Palak Nagdev. Where is Palak? Devan. 4.2. Okay, fine. Done then. You are done with the attendance. So let's get back to our plan. Okay. In 1 minute, please tell me if you have any doubts in the loops here.
Sir,
Yes.
you didn't take my name.
Your name? Who's there? Rishika?
Yes, sir.
How come your name was not there in the list? Where is the Excel gone? There, right?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. I taken. Yes. See, rating.
Yes, yeah, 3.5. No doubts.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay. So let's start with the loops again. I had shown you for loop, right? And the do loop. Remember? For loop and do loop. Any queries in the for loop and do loop? So far, if you want, I can put the code here. This is for loop. Then just copy the code. And see, I have made only one Excel here called as looping. And I have put all the codes here. And this is do loop.
So can we like do the codes alongside you instead of like copy pasting it?
Yeah. Yeah, or you can see the chat box and write it. No, copy paste is like just to save the code in your computer. That way. Anyways, I'll be sharing this file, Excel file with you all. But yesterday night, I just prepared the Excel file of file handling also, just to save time of the lecture, that way. So for loop is basically, I'm printing 10 numbers here for 2 to 11 and the next I. Next I means it increments the variable value of the I by 1. I equal to I plus 1. That way. Okay.
Sir,
So
what does my for loop mean? Like, I have written my before that.
my for loop is just a name of a subroutine.
Okay.
Yeah. Because for loop is a for and loop is a keyword, no? So I cannot use that keyword. That is why I added only my there. So for next is basically a for loop here. In for we give the condition I equal to 2 to 11 means I am printing 10 numbers. Where I am printing it? Storing it in the range AI dot value. AI dot value means if I is 2, it will print in A2 dot value. That way. So in A1, I will put for loop and I will just run the loop like this F5. See, 1 to 10, the numbers are printed here. Okay, just forget about this for now. 1 to 10 for loop is printed here. So the same way I have done in do loop. In do loop, it is do while and a keyword called loop. Loop means same as next year. Until it reaches the 11, it will not stop. It will run. So do while I given here I equal to 1, start from 1, do until or do while I less than 11 means from 1 to 10. Okay, I equal to I plus 1. It will increment the value of I and it will print in B column. F5. See, 1 to 10, it prints. So what happens if I don't give I equal to 1? If I don't give I equal to 1, it will take the by default value of I as 0 because the indexing starts from 0. Okay, see, why don't give? Then it will print as 0. See, that is why I have to specify the starting range, the starting value of I. This will not be printed. This will be do loop. So whatever output I have in the for loop, the same output I am getting in the do loop.
So do we have to add the indentation manually? What is it? Because it's not coming automatically anyway. So
Yes, you in do loop you will have to add the indentation manually.
okay.
Why? Because the indentation can be a plus indentation or indentation can be a minus indentation. I want to print negative numbers, I will take it as minus. And see, I'll print it in C column. It's giving me error. Why? Because, okay, I is equal to 0. So if I go into minus, I will have to start from 11. Okay, and go back to 1. That way.
Sir, whatever you have written in inverted commas after next I is comment, right?
Where?
Sir, in the second.
My for loop.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Yeah.
one?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes. Sir.
Yeah, it's a comment. If it is a single quote, means it is a comment and comment will not be executed.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Okay, sir.
Yes. Comments will not be executed. So why do we need comments? Any idea?
Yeah, sir. So
Any
that
idea why?
whatever is executed is clear enough. Like if someone comes and views the code, he knows that what is actually getting executed.
Right, exactly. Because in office we work in a team, so my code will be used by someone else. So he will have the exact idea. Or even if I use my own code and it's a big code, and if I get any error, then I can read the comment and go inside that function and just change. I do not have to read the entire code from top to down that way. Okay, this is the use of the comment. So here is do loop and here is for loop. Okay, and these the add functions, multiply function, all these right? Then next is minimum. What I have done is I have added few functions also here, minimum, maximum, count. Okay, so let's execute one by one. Add function. Add function is basically nothing but it takes the value from A, range AA, and it's added. It added, nothing else. It will give me the sum of 1 to 10 here. And it will print the sum in F2. Okay, so let's run it. See, sum equal to 55. 55 is nothing but sum of 1 to 10, which is 55. Okay, so there is a code called application dot worksheet function dot sum. Worksheet function is nothing but equal to sum this way. And we give the range. Remember I taught you this. So to execute this type of formula in the VBA, we use application dot worksheet function. And in that, I have to give the range. So to set the range, I use this command. Okay. And to declare the range, because in VBA, sometimes you have to declare the variable. You remember data types? integer, string. So for declaring the variable, I will use dim statement. Declare in memory. This is the full form of dim. Declare in memory. Okay, so this I've read the code in the reverse order. If you want, I will read the code in the normal way. First is I am opening the subroutine by the name add. Second is I am declaring the variable my range as range. Third is I am setting the range, which is A. I can put set the range anything, A to B or A to C, anything, whatever range I want. Then I'm declaring this my sum equal to this. So this value will be stored in the my sum, and I'm printing my sum in F column here. Sum equal to my sum. So it prints for me the sum of the values which are there in the A column. Okay, the same code I have copied it and only changed the function here. So any idea what this product does? There is a formula called as product. Any idea in mathematics what is a product? Product of two numbers.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so any
It
idea what is a
basically
product?
it basically multiplies the given value.
Correct.
So please can you
Because
stay on the VBA screen so that we can note down the code you have written.
yeah, sure. This code we had done yesterday, right? The calculator one. If you want, I can put it here on the chat box. No problem. Multiply. Okay. So there is no function called as multiply. There is no formula in Excel called as multiply. So we will have to use a product function. So if you see in all the codes, only one line is different. In fact, only one formula is different. Here it is sum, here it is product. Here I've used minimum, min. Here I've used maximum. So I will run the multiply function, which is, see, multiple. This gave me the product from 1 to 10 numbers. Okay, clear till now? Any doubts? Any doubts in the code? Hello?
No doubts.
Okay, thank you. So the same function I copied here. I did minimum and I just changed the formula min, and the range is the same. There is no change in the range. I'll just do F5. See, minimum is 1. From 1 to 10, the minimum value is 1 over here. I'll just put the code for you in the chat box. Take. Then the same code I copied, I did maximum. So think it as a small codes. Don't think as a big code. Maximum, in maximum I just changed max. max. F5. See, maximum is 10. If I put 11, 12, 13 here manually, if I do maximum, see, maximum is 13. Okay, then the same code I copied, it's count. And the function is count. Here. Count will obviously give me that there are 13 values in the A column. See, count equal to 30. Okay. So basically what I have shown you is that in Excel we use the formula. Okay, so this formula, how can you use in VBA? The same formula. What is the way to use the same formula in VBA? So this is the exact way. We are making a software program. You will have to do this way.
Sir, I had a doubt.
Yes.
Sir, in this basically we are writing the name that is minimum and then we are getting the minimum value. So is it
Yes,
possible to
correct.
have minimum in one cell and the answer in the adjacent cell? Like not have both the answer in one cell?
Yes, then just print it in 2 lines. In F4, I will print, or maybe in E4, E is blank. E4, I will print the minimum. And in E5, I'll print the value of the minimum, like this. My min. Oh, E5, no. It's F5. E4 and F4. Yes. See, it came.
Yes, sir. Got it.
So it depends how you print the values basically. The printing part. This is called the printing part. Okay. And there is one more code I'll share with you, one line. You see a immediate window here. It will be there in all your VBA screens. Immediate window. In immediate window, I can write here one code debug.print, which is my min. So debug.print means it will print the value in the immediate window. This is used to, troubleshoot the program whenever a program is giving error. So I don't want to print the value in the file or any cell. I want to just see the value, what is stored in the variable. I'll just do F5. See, it is printing this one debug.print. Basically, debug.print is used to print it into the immediate window, which is used for only reviewing what value that code is storing. Troubleshooting. Big codes. Okay. Clear? Any doubts in this small program? I'll make my program as it is, as it was. O dot value. Minus. That's it. So any doubts in these five, six codes? Very small codes. For loop, do loop. The looping concept is clear. For loop, do loop. The iterations. What is a iteration? Just incrementing the value of the variable. That is the iteration. Hello? There's no response from anyone.
So we are typing continuously, so we have to change the tab for unmuting, so it's a bit hard.
Oh, okay. No, because I will have to wait. No, that way. I have to take the next topic also.
So
Hmm.
I basically had a doubt. If suppose we get an error that only comments may appear after end sub, end function, or end property. So what do we infer from this? What do we understand by this?
Like I did not get it. Like you're asking, like if I put the comment outside the subroutine that way.
No, sir. Actually, I was executing, so I got an error.
Okay.
So, like, I did not understand what does that error actually mean. So that is what I wanted to know.
Okay. So what does the error say?
Yeah, sir. So it is showing compile error. Only comments may appear after end sub, end function, or end property.
I think you will have to share the screen and show me. I'll
Okay,
not
sir.
get it. Maybe you have put the comment outside the subroutine, or maybe
Yeah,
you
sir.
have written something which you have not commented, so the VBA cannot understand it.
No, sir. Actually, my comment is outside the end sub function.
Yes, correct.
Okay, sir. I'll try changing it and see if the error still comes.
Sure. Because my all comments are, inside the sub and end sub. If you see, this line also comments with this only. But you can put this here also. But remember to put the code that way. See, it will not give me error. Remember to put a single quote here. If I remove the single quote, it will give me the error. It will
Yes,
not
sir.
understand what line it is.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So any more doubts? I made these codes for you very simple, because if you Google it and see on the website and the Microsoft manual, they are very big codes there. You might get confused.
Could you explain where we will be getting the debug output?
Which one?
When we run debug, where will we be getting the output?
Immediate window. In your VBA, there is a view, right? View immediate window. The shortcut
Yes.
is Control G. Yes. So there you can see the output of the
Okay.
debug.print. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is we are only printing the values in the cells. Today I'll show you how to print the value in some other file. Yes, so are we on the same page? All of us? Any doubt so far in this small code? And don't worry about the codes. I'll share the file by today afternoon. You will get it. Till what time you have lectures? Just asking. Hello? Till what time you
We
all
have
are
lectures
logging?
till 1:15.
Okay, so after 1:15 you just go offline and take breaks and everything. And then you come on the next day, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll share the file before 1:15 with you all. Please let me know if we have any doubts or shall I continue with the file handling part? I have some more interesting codes for you. Those codes are also just two lines code, not a very big code. Yes, so are we on the same page? Can we go ahead? Okay. I'll close my file. I'll open another file, which is called book file handling. I'll remove the filter. I'll remove the numbers. Okay. So here I've got lots of codes for you, different modules. So what do you understand by file and folder handling? My first question. Yes. Yes, anyone, any idea? What do you understand by files and folder handlings in VBA? Yes, I am waiting for your answer. Hello? No idea, don't know. Searching on Google. Basically, file and folder handling means first is checking whether the folder is present or not in the system. Second is if it is not present, I will create the folder or the file. Okay, in the program. Third is reading the contents of the file, opening the file from VBA and reading the contents of the file. Okay, these are the three things. First, checking whether file or folder exist. Second, if it does not exist, then we create it. And third, we open the file, we read its contents, and we do some operations on it. Simple. These are the three elements of the file and folder handling.
Sir, other than the VBA file, will you be sharing some PPT or notes with us which consists of these theory?
Yeah, sure. I will share with you. But basically, VBA is basically, a practical thing. Reading the notes and the theory part, it will be a boring kind of thing.
Like sir, it will be
VBA,
useful, na, and for last minute go through, like what
yeah,
is
yeah,
what,
yeah, it can
and
be
show you the
useful,
sequence
right?
of codes and all that.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. I will share with you. I'll share with you all the PPTs. I'll give you one website which is authorstream.com. It's a free website. This website I used to use in my college days. Here you can get free presentations on any topic PPTs. Authorstream.com is a website in which just put in search VBA PPT and go. Give error. PDF also a PowerPoint templates here. It's not there. Or else I have it. No problem. Or even I have one more website for you, which is tutorials point. Just put on Google. Tutorials point here. This also has free content, notes and everything. Just have a look. On Google also you can put tutorial PDF. See, tutorials point here. Visual Basic application. A big PDF is here. See, developer options, macros, buttons. Here it is. This PDF has it all. It has all the codes, everything is there. Whatever I taught you. And the same thing, remember I told you about Microsoft Excel VBA documentation online? Yes, here. The same thing is there in the online help website of Microsoft. Here. Here you can see all the concepts, workbooks, worksheets, cells, ranges, events, shapes, all about Excel it is given. Not only Excel, it is all about the Microsoft products on this website. And the very best website is stackoverflow.com. It is a forum, question answer forum. So all your questions will be answered by the experts over there for free. Okay, so let's get back to our topic, which is file handling. File handling or folder handling is basically one is we check whether the folder or file exists. Second is if it does not exist, we create it. And third, we open the file, read its contents, and we do some operations on the content. Okay. So I have a very small code here. Do not get confused with the big path here because my folder path is little big. This is my desktop path. In that I have made one folder online class. In that I have made one folder IAQS teaching. And in that I have a file called as IAQS lecture.jpg, which is this file. Okay, just a sample file. So in VBA, what I am doing is, in VBA, I have a subroutine check file exists. Means I have to check whether this file is existing or not in this particular path. So I store the file name and the path name here, str file name. Str file exists, it has a formula, dir. Dir is the formula for the directory. You know directory, Windows directory. Windows directory is nothing but a folder. Dir str file name. So this dir will return true or false. A blank value if it is false. If it does not exist, it will return a blank value. And if it is exist, it will return you with a some value like true value. So this is just a small code here. How to check whether the folder or file exists. See, I run this code. Yes, the selected file exists. Was some message from the ones, right? That is not there. Okay. Okay. Have you understood this small code? 4 lines. Hello?
Sir, could you repeat it?
Yeah, sure. You have understood the concept of file and folder, right? What we are trying to do here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Those three things, right? So the same thing I am doing it here. First is I have started a subroutine here. Second is I am storing a variable, right? My path, folder path, and the file name together. I am storing it in a variable str file name. Okay. Third is I am storing a value with the directory function. Directory function, it only checks whether the file is there or not. If the file is there, it will return it as a true. It is a system built-in function. Like sum, like we have sum, which is a system built-in formula, Excel formula. Same way we have dir in VBA, which is a system defined formula. Okay, and this function will not work for you. Why? Because we'll have to go to tools, references, and add these three libraries. Library, you know what is a library? Library is like a dictionary in which your these keywords are there. Dir, sub, end sub, all these keywords are there in the library. So Microsoft script control you will need to add. Microsoft scripting runtime you will need to add. Adding means just tick mark here. So it will be there in your program. And Microsoft scripted library, which you need to add. Okay. These three things if you will add, then only you can use the file and folder handling in VBA. That way, if you want, I will write it for you. Control, and the version might change because my Excel version is 2007. So my libraries are 12.0 and the lower ones. But your version is Microsoft 16 maybe, or 2010 or 2013. Your version may be different. Runtime and Microsoft library. So these are the three libraries. You have to just go to tools, references, and just select and just do OK. Simple. Library for file handling. Here it is. Okay. Then only the code will work. Otherwise, this code will not work, the dir function. Maybe it can work in the higher versions, but in lower version, it does not work without the library. I'll copy paste the code for you. It's here. So have you all understood this small code? What I'm trying to do here? I've given the file and folder location here in a variable. Then I'm using a dir function and I'm telling it to check whether the file is existing or not existing. Simple. And if str file exists, which is a variable of the dir function, it returns a blank value, means the file does not exist. So for example, I will do it here, IAQS lecture 1. Okay. So can you see IAQS lecture 1 file here anywhere? No, right? So it will return me dir value as false. And it will say the selected file does not exist. See.
So, sir, it's storing true and false in it.
Yes, it is storing true and false in it. Zeros and ones.
Okay, sir.
Nothing else. See, it is a blank value. You saw? Blank value means the
File does
file does
not
not
exist.
exist.
And can you run it once with the file existing?
Yes. It will show me any value. See, it is storing the file name.
Right. Okay, sir, got it.
Understood? So that is why I told you that are you clear with your basics, concepts, if loops, for loops? Because that I will use in this advanced thing. This is just a small code, and the same code here, what I am checking is the file. Okay. The same code I have copied it, and here what I am checking is the folder. See, here I have not given the file name. Means I am checking the folder, whether this folder exists or not. This particular folder. And to check this, in the dir function, I have to mark it as VB directory. Because I am checking for the directory. Here if you see, I am not giving anything. Just the dir function and the file name. Here if you see, I am storing the same path in the folder name, but I am checking the folder. So I am giving it VB directory because it is a folder and not a file. Okay, tell me one thing. What is the difference between folder and the file?
Sir, files are stored in a folder.
No, that is a very basic answer. But if you are a programmer, a technical person, what is the answer? Simple. Your file will have an extension, right? Correct? Or any file, suppose it is a macro file, it will have XLSM. If it is the Word file, it will have doc or docx, depending on the version. So the file will have an extension, and folder does not have any extension. Correct? So
What
this
does,
code,
sorry to
yes,
interrupt, sir. What does double inverted then represent?
this one, this is checking for the blank, no. Double inverted means a blank value. There is no value in that variable. So here I am checking the value of the variable, and here this is a if command. If the value is blank, then what to do? Then do this. Else part. Else if it is not blank, then what to do? Then do this. And end if. This is a basic syntax of the if else. Okay. So clear with the 4-line program here. It is only checking whether the file or folder is existing or not. Here I am checking the file, selected file exists, and here I am checking the folder. And what is the difference between these two codes? Simple, it's the dir. In the file, I do not have to give any parameter. In the folder, I have to give a parameter and select VB directory. Why? Because I am checking the folder. And of course, there are lots of other parameters also here, which you can go through online. The hidden files are there. The read-only files are there. You can check. The system-defined files are there. Our Windows, when we install the Windows, there are few system-defined files that you can check. There are lots of different parameters here. So I'm only checking for the directory folder. I can give you this function also, which is the directory function. Yes, students, clear with the small code? Any doubts? because I only want to show these three codes for you. One line code. It will take only 2 minutes. Yes. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay, then I would like to show you a small code here, which is the row height, column width. You know, what is a row height? Row height basically this one. See what height I am giving it to a row. I can specify if I put here, hi, hello. If I put now, what is my row height here? I'll just right click and row height. See, now the row height is 15, but I want to change the row height to 30. What do I do is rows 1 1. 1 1 means row 1. See, it changes the row height. If I do 60, it will change the row height. Similarly, I can change the row height for many rows. I can give the range here. For example, 1 to 6. See, for the 6 rows, it changed the row height. Okay. This is the row height. Second is column width. This column width is 30. I want to change the column width to say 60. So I am changing column width from A to C, for example. Let's see. See, column width is big now. Let's make it smaller. 40. See, it's small now. You can see. You can see width of A, B, C and the width of other columns. A, B, C are 40 and the other columns are 30. Understood? One line code. How do we change the row height and the column width? And copy the code. It's just one line code. Hello, am I audible? Hello? This is to change the row height and this is to change the row width, column width, sorry. Row height and column width. Hello? Hello?
Clear, sir.
Nice, nice. Don't worry, I'll share the file. If you are missing any code, you will get the entire file. Okay. Another small code is this. How many sheets do I have in the workbook? It's a count function, nothing else. Application dot sheets dot count. See, I only have one sheet. If I make more sheets here, then it will show me 3 sheets. Okay. So the same thing, application dot workbooks dot count. I have only one file here, so it will show me only one. If I have multiple files, it will count and show me that much number. How many Excel workbooks are open? So this is to count the number of sheets and this is to count the number of workbooks. Okay. So we have started file handling, how to check the folder and files. So I think we are done with our lecture for today because it's time. Time is completed. So in the same file, I have the code for make file, write file, append file. Okay, I'll share the file with you. And there are lots of other codes which I'll continue in the next class. And the next class, maybe it will be next week. Okay, because 3 days I am not there. I have a family function. So next class, maybe we'll meet on Monday or Tuesday, maybe. Okay, but I've already written the code for you. This is the filtering code, data filter code. This is how to work on the contents in the file. How to make the file, how to write the file, and how to append the file. Okay, students, any doubts you can ask me? Or else we are going to close today's lecture. Hello? That's nice. You all have recorded the code, right? All have copy paste the code. Yes, Priyanshu, Rishika, Ishika, no one there? Great, no doubts. Very nice. Okay, then have a nice day and a good week for you. And if any doubts, you can get back to me anytime. You can email me anytime your code. Okay, bye. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.